Alright, we're in the first mission of Hitman 3. What we'll be doing in this run is a suit-only run on hardest difficulty. And generally my goal is to be as stealthy as possible. So what that means is we're only going to knock out people we absolutely have to. We're only going to kill our targets. And of course we're going to avoid getting fully detected by anybody, which is kind of a requirement of suits only, because we aren't going to take any disguises. One thing that I want to do in this run as well is get into the server room. That's not really optimal for what we're doing, but I think it's really clean. It makes taking out targets very, very simple. And I just kind of like it story-wise as well. Alright, the first part of this run is we need to wait for that guard to move back to where he was. We also needed to make sure that that conversation kept going. The game can forget that he's talking and end that conversation prematurely, which it actually did. And when it ends, he walks to where we are right now, which can throw off our whole plan. Okay, we needed to wait for that maintenance guy to move back to where we were and start working on something so we could sneak past. Then we need that guy to turn just enough for us to sneak past him. We turn right here instead of left because we need the penthouse key. Luckily that guard is sleeping. We can wake him up, so we have to be a little bit careful not to nudge him. And then we just keep running. That's just for timing. So as long as we keep running, we're going to avoid that guard and avoid this other guard who walks over to the water. We need to stop running past her, because if we do run past her, she'll detect us. The biggest reason that we need to keep running is that this guy turns around if we don't get there quick enough. This is the only guy that we need to knock out in this mission, and we need to do that because he has the server key. If there's another way to get the server key without knocking him out, please let me know. But, you know, this is convenient, he's right next to it, so it's still pretty clean.
The golf ball up in the maintenance scrum. Not that many of us have keys.
But now we have the server key, so let's go in here. And now we can spike the card.
Well, that must have
now
done
we're
something.
looking for yellow text.
Can you see anything different in the room? Good. We're in.
We need to
Now all you need to do is access the terminal and
open
use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners
and
to a
disable
meeting.
cameras, because there is one camera.
Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be
if you
moving
want
out
to
here
save,
shortly.
which I'm not going to do in this run,
Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations.
Right, getting past this guard can be a little bit tricky.
Building cameras
and also once
are
we
now
get to the
disabled.
server room, we are pretty much
47.
set up to succeed.
I would like to address the Providence partners
we
directly.
need to wait to run there so that
I want
he
them to
doesn't
know
hear
why
us.
this is happening.
And then once he's on his phone,
And
we're good.
I have an idea, but it requires you finding a map terminal.
Keycard, open.
Excellent. I see the partners
and now we're in the
moving.
penthouse.
You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47. Cameras are showing a lot of guards up here. They wouldn't suspect one of their own, though.
So there's a guard over there, and there's our target heading towards us, so we just pause here. And this guard is going to start walking such that he would be in our line of vision, or he would be in his line of vision. So we'll just be patient here and wait for him to move back to where he was. As you can see, there are a couple points where we're just waiting in this run. So timing-wise, it's not, you know, the most expedient. But we should still be under 10 minutes, which is a good place to be. Alright, but we're just waiting for him to move, and as soon as he moves, then we can go to hiding spot.
Now we'll just wait for the partners to be alone.
Here.
Then
Actually
you can
moved a
activate
little
the
bit
room's
quicker than I
lockdown
needed
feature.
to, but, you know, no harm, no foul. Alright, the first target is moving towards us on this level. As soon as we rearrange the meeting, or prearrange the meeting, he actually starts running. It's kind of funny if you watch it, but he starts running, and it can take a while for him to get up here. Okay, but as soon as he's in here, the guard leaves. It can be a little bit janky when we get out of this, because the second target can spot us. At least with the timing that I use. There might be a better timing. But he's going to be looking essentially right at us. So let's see if we can time it right.
The partners are alone now.
Avoid getting detected. So
I'll
hop
activate
out,
the panel controlling the
crouch
room's
as soon
security
as I can.
features. When you're ready,
Okay,
use
so he
it to
was
start the
spooked.
show.
And let's see if he comes towards us. No. Okay, good. So now we're ready to activate. And now it's story time.
What's this? Carl? Did you do that?
I certainly did not. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, as far as items, I don't believe that we have a gun by default, and I don't know if we have coins by default, but those are the two items that I'm using in this run.
Gray, what do you want?
Something that has been a long time due.
If you don't have coins, you can actually pick them up from a bar that we pass on our left at the very beginning of the mission. And we only need that for the part after this one.
Whatever perceived
for our
price
escape.
done to you is insignificant to the amount of damage you've caused us. You've caused the world.
You're a murderous terrorist. Nothing more. What did we ever do to you anyway?
You specifically? Nothing. Providence? Everything. Providence made me, and at the flick of a pen, Providence broke me. I'm just returning the favor. Providence has ruined the lives of countless people, expecting and facing no consequence for its actions. You take for yourselves and those who support you, and you burn everyone and everything else to the ground from the comfort of the shadows. No more.
You're delusional.
Exposing us achieved nothing beyond moving a few pieces around on a board much more complicated than you can fathom. The world believes we're dead. What more do you want?
Me? Nothing. My friend, however, well, let's just say he's a bit of an expert. I'm just here to watch you die. 47. Finish it.
That's our cue. Perfect.
47. Finish it.
Okay, we are going to hide these
Silas and
bodies.
Ingram are gone.
I don't think that that's necessary,
will soon
so
be
it'd be
no
a
more
bit
than a
quicker
bad
if we
memory.
didn't.
47.
But we're just going to do that to
Thank
make
you.
sure things are clean on our way out.
I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
Oh, there we go. Alright, and we're just going to go out the way we came in. As I mentioned, we're going to use a coin, and that's the only item besides the pistol that we're using. Okay, so once we've done the bodies, then we deactivate, we equip the coin, and we need that for this guard here.
Jeez.
Alright, there is a guy, I think it's the host that we see talking downstairs, who comes through this door at some point. Let's see if we can avoid him, but he's going to come through that stairway. So, okay, it looks like he hasn't gotten here yet, so that's good for us. And the guard who was over there, he's inside the security room now. So we got past the two guards we saw coming in, and now we're ready to exhibition. Alright. So again, if there's any way to get the server key without taking somebody out, please let me know. That'd be ideal. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and if there's any other runs that you'd like to see, please let me know. Thanks.